Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. It's Laura. I haven't done a video in like at least a week, I think. I can't remember exactly how long it's been. So I thought that I would pop on today because I am very distracted and not able to. There we go. Very distracted, not able to get into the game. Can't get my head in the game. So I thought I would just do a whole video for you. It's been a while. I have a lot of stuff. I think that after today, I might go on a sourcing freeze. And I really should do it. I mean, I should do it for some unidentified period of time, probably at least a month. See if I make it that long. Because I have so much stuff. So anyway, but didn't go on a sourcing freeze today, so I'm going to show you what I got. I went to a Salvation Army, and I got a whole bunch of stuff, some pretty cool stuff. It was a neat mix of modern and vintage, so I'm excited about it. I have not looked any of this stuff up, so I don't know what comps are. I'm literally just showing you guys cool shit. That's really all I'm doing. So, hey pickers, how you doing? All right, let's get started. So this is a men's polo shirt, and it's got a nifty little pattern on it, and this is by Salvatore Ferragamo, and it's made in Italy. It's a size small, so it makes sense to me that it's a men's. It's pretty neat. It's a nice shape. It's nice and crisp, so I don't know if it's sort of a new old stock thing or not, but it's in really good shape. I paid $4 for it, so I'm going to put that up on, oh, there's little, like, there are little dolphins in there. Let me see if I can show you. Ooh. See? Aren't they cute? Anyway, I was thinking maybe I'll try and put that on eBay. I think this might be vintage, but it's hard to tell for me sometimes. So I don't, we'll see where I put it up. I would guess a crazy amount of money, probably 35 to 40 bucks is what I'll put it up for. I'm going to put that there for now. Then I got this piece. I don't do these a whole lot, but I got this Eileen Fisher. It is a cardigan thing, and it's got like these longer, you know, so you put it on, and it's got like these long tails in the front, right? That I guess you could wrap around like a scarf. I don't know, right? I don't wear this stuff. My mom wears this kind of stuff. She likes it. It was in good shape, so that's one of the reasons I got it. I think it's a cotton. I paid $4 for it. And yeah, it's cotton. And I don't do a lot of Eileen Fisher, but the people that I followed said that Eileen Fisher customers are very particular. They don't like flaws. I mean, nobody likes flaws, but they're more particular about flaws than other people might be. Hey, Penny. So this one was in really nice shape, though. So I went ahead and picked it up. We'll give it a shot. I liked it a little bit more than I usually like Eileen Fisher stuff. I liked the unusual cut of it. I know that that was a thing for a while. My mom has so many pieces by Eileen Fisher and Donna Karan and stuff like that that had those longer panels in the front and the back was shorter. I know that was a thing for a while. Let's see. So, all right, this was very cool. I don't know if this is an adult size or not. The reason I say that is I believe that this is like an Indian style piece. This is all sort of embroidered, right? And actually it's not totally all embroidered. So some of the stuff, it's got like I think the metallic is embroidered. This is part of the fabric, but this is like embroidered and these little squiggly X's are embroidered and stuff. So it's neat. It's a really pretty piece. I love this kind of stuff. Indian clothing tends to me to always look really difficult to put on. Like you need like a team of people to help you or something. So I don't know. No, I guess the armhole is okay. This is a tight armhole for me, and I'm usually like a size small. So I don't know if this is meant for a younger person, but it was really pretty. I picked it up. It was $4. Sometimes with pieces like this, I end up picking them up because they're so pretty, but then they seem so small and I don't really know how they're supposed to fit. I haven't educated myself about this type of stuff enough, and I should because I see a lot of it. And sometimes I pass it up because I don't know what to do with it. All right, I got this Lucky cardigan, Lucky brand. So it's this pretty sort of embroidered stuff, a little bit drapey in the front. This is Lucky Lotus, which is by Lucky Brand. Size XL, which is good. So the comps on this were okay. The brand itself had some kind of mediocre comps, but I found this exact piece had sold in April for 29 bucks in a size medium. So that was good. This has a couple of marks. So I'll throw it in the wash and see if it just comes out in the wash. It's got like a little stain there, and then it's got like them a couple other places. So I almost didn't get it. And then I saw that it was selling for 29. I mean, I think it's a neat piece. I like it. I don't know, like somebody like get shot at by a spaghetti cannon. I don't know what happened with this. It's like in a lot of weird places, but whatever. So I picked it up. It was cool. I could always just wear, I mean, I probably wouldn't, but I could. So we'll see. Let's see. Oh, this thing is so... I paid $5 for this. Let's see if I can figure out how to, there we go. It's a poncho, and it's just super awesome. So it's like one of those long pointy things. And then, you know, it's got this little tie front thing. It's cool. Sorry, I feel like it's not a great view for you guys, but look at it. It's so awesome. I don't think there were any tags in this. None that I found anyway. Not that I looked. I just grabbed it and threw it in my bag. I did not pay much attention. I don't see any tags, but it doesn't matter because the thing is awesome. And it's not itchy, which is nice. So I don't know if it's cotton. There might be some polyester in there, but it's not like a wool. An itchy wool. What is that? Okay. Let me see if I can. That might be a little better for you guys. All right, let's see. Then I got this. I have to look up the brand because I feel like it's a thing. This is polyester shirt. It's awesome. I love the stars. And it's just a cool design. Right. Now the brand is EDMC. I kind of feel like I've heard of that before, but I am not positive. It has a size and care information in it, which usually means it's 70s, which makes sense. It's a polyester shirt. So, and then it's also got the initials signed into the design of the piece in several places. And so that's something that like Pucci did that a lot, and there were a couple of other big designers that did that a lot. I don't know that this is a big designer at all, but I love, it's a more substantial polyester. It's nice. It's not super cheesy. I mean, polyester in general can be super cheesy, but this is a really nice piece. And it's marked as a size large, which I think is funny because look at that. Like, size large, but it's so cool. Oh God, I love this thing. It does have like some stainy bits. You probably can't see. Yeah, you can't. It doesn't matter. I didn't really care because it was so cool that I actually figured I would just keep it if I feel like I can't sell it. I don't tend to like button front shirts because I don't like how they fit on me. I'm just going to try on all the clothes today. So, sorry. Oh my God. I'm going to try and. I'm just trying to adjust a little bit for today. See if we can make this a little bit more fun. There we go. Fits me. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I like it. This is going to make it more difficult when I want to hold up a tag for you, but whatever. You can see the stuff better this way. Get it off. Awesome. And I paid $4 for this, and I would put this up on Etsy for, again, around sort of a $40 range. All right, this next thing is a two-piecer. So I initially found the skirt, which is fantastic. And all of this pink stuff, this is all embroidery. So it's awesome, and all this crap's embroidery. And the skirt itself is cotton. It's got a lot of pleats going on up in here. It's very cool. It's got a drawstring waist, and it's got these hook and eye closures. I paid $4 for the skirt, and you know, it's just a great bohemian sort of maxi skirt thing. Obviously, it's got like an ethnic feel. I was thinking I don't know why. I was thinking sort of Mexican-y, but I guess that doesn't really make sense. I don't know. But then I happened to find the matching top, and now I'm feeling like maybe it's a more Indian style because of the cut of the top. This is the top. Again, it looks really small, right? So the arms are like, I don't know, they're very skinny cut arms. Like that skirt would absolutely fit me. This thing, I mean, it would really be a struggle to get into this top. So that's the front, and then the back is just plain, and it has hook eye closures for the back. So really pretty. The top was $4 too. So the whole thing together was $8. I would put this up on Etsy. I have no idea what kind of price point I would look at for that yet. So that. Let me see. I've got 2 more dresses from this particular haul. This is really cool. This was inspired by Kayla with Hazel Hearts Vintage. So talking about the prom dresses. So this is like an 80s prom dress. So this is velvet, which you can't tell here. It's got like this crinoline crap going on underneath. And the shoulders have that, you know, so it would be like a sort of off the shoulder thing, right? With the sweetheart neckline. And all this stuff is very cool. And quintessential 80s zum zum. So, and you know, whenever I see that kind of sizing, that always makes me think that it's an earlier piece too. So this will be cool. I will also Etsy this. Although I think Kayla's been doing really well with her prom dresses on eBay. I think that she said she's done well on both platforms, but I think she puts most of her stuff up on eBay, I believe. All right, I'm going to start dumping crap back into my bag here. Sorry, just organizing a little bit better than I was, which was not well at all. Okay, this dress is dream come true kind of material. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, I love today's were really fantastic. I was very excited about them myself. This one most of all. So this dress just looks like a black and white dress, right? That's cool. But the first thing that caught my attention was the metal zipper. Metal zippers, of course, the unexposed metal zippers, that's the back, you know, the back of the dress, indicate that it's older. Then I've got the cuffs of the arms. So that was very, you know, sort of 50s. And these are, the length on this is like probably right below the elbow on a normal person. On me, I can't tell. It might be like right at, no, it's below the elbow. So it's like a 3/4 length sleeve, I think. This is all sheer. The bust is lined, but even so, it's still probably a little bit on the racy side if you don't put something underneath it. And then it's got this fitted waistline with that little detail thingy here in the center, right? And then, of course, the skirt flares. So it's so pretty. The sleeves are sheer. This is definitely too small for me, which is good because, and I don't want to keep it. So I paid $7 for this. I would probably put this on Etsy. I'm going to guess like in the $60 range. What I would do is something like this. I mean, I'm not going to find comps. There's no label. So I would look up maybe sheer 50s dress, polka dot dress, and see sort of if there are similar pieces and what they're going for. But I think that probably $50 to $60 range is going to be about the going rate for that. So I think that'll be cool. Very excited about this. I love it so much. It was so pretty. So let's see. So that was everything that I bought at today's Salvation Army. I have some other pieces all over the place. So these I bought at the Salvation Army as well, but on a different day, and I don't know where the back stuff is, but I'll show them anyway. So this first pair of jeans, it's a pair of Guess jeans, but they're later, I'm guessing 90s, maybe 90s, maybe like 2000s, I don't know, because they've got this like sort of boot cutty thing going on, right? Normal. But what's cool about them were the pockets. So the jeans themselves were not super exciting to me. You know, they've got that whiskering. It's like they're not quite in fashion right now, but I thought that the pockets were so fantastic. It's Guess Premium, which I don't know that that means anything at all. excuse me, I have hiccups, and these were $5. So I haven't researched them yet, but I thought that the pockets were really cool, so I bought them. They've got some, little distressing there by a person or manufactured, I have no idea. It does have some crap going on back here, but I don't think that that's necessary. I mean, the way that styles are today, especially when you're talking about sort of a bohemian, westerny kind of stuff, you can get away with that crap. And some people actually prefer it. I kind of like finding stuff like that for myself. So got those, maybe like 30 bucks, 25 bucks. I don't know, we'll see. These also, another pair of Guess jeans, but these are old school Guess jeans. So these are like late 80s, because I remember these from high school, and I graduated in 1991, for those of you who can't do that math. That's, longer time ago than some of you youngins. But the quintessential Guess jeans with the little triangle logo on the pocket, high-waisted, the terrible light wash, right? And then they've got the tapered zipper ankle. So for those of you youngins who don't know, back in the day, we didn't have stretch jeans. Like, they had to be tapered and just fit you. And there was no stretching. So it just, you had to get them on. I can get these on. They're a little tight, which is okay, but they're short on me because I'm tall. And because they're tapered the way that they are actually a little too tight around my calf and don't want to pull up enough to be comfortable. So I'm not keeping them, but they were a fun find. They need to be washed because they're a little grimy, but they were $6. When I looked them up on just for funsies, this is the tag on the inside in case anybody feels nostalgic, right? When I looked them up, they didn't go for as much as I thought they'd be going for. So probably, again, in like the $20 to $30 range, but that's okay. They were fun. They're a fun piece to find. So that was my Salvation Army. What's in here? Oh, this was from a Goodwill, and I know there's other stuff from this Goodwill, but I don't know where it is. I'm looking to see if I have it hanging up over there. This thing I will stick up on Etsy. This is a Brooks Brothers, and it's wool. It's a dress, but it's like a pinafore style dress. So they had something similar, not similar to this, but they had a plaid wool Brooks Brothers dress on Etsy. I want to say it was in the $90 range. I don't know if I'll go that high with this. We'll see. It's not a great season for it. So, I'm going to put it wherever and get it listed when I get it listed. I'm not going to stress out about it, but I thought it was pretty. It's a nice piece. I think it's a very, also very reminiscent of like a 90s fashion. I'm not sure, how old this tag is. The tag that you can't see at all because it's all being washed out, but that was cute. Let's see. Oh, these are pretty basic. These are Paige jeans, but they're maternity jeans. So this is the label. And some of those were going on eBay for like a nice amount of money. They're dark wash, sort of a tapered-ish leg, not super tapered. I don't know if they call this straight at this point. I don't know. But so anyway, the Paige maternities were going for some decent money. I want to say like 60 bucks or so. So that was nice. I picked them up. I've never done I did one piece of maternity clothing that was a vintage shirt that I found once. So other than that, I just haven't done any. And then I picked this thing up too. This might have been Salvation Army. I don't even remember. Yeah, I've got my stuff all mixed up at this point. So it's a Lucky Brand hoodie with these cranes all over it. And I just grabbed it. It was $4. For a while, the Lucky Brand hoodies were doing really well online. And I have a bunch up, and I'm having a harder time getting rid of them at a price that I want to get for them. So I sold one today for 26 bucks. But for a while, they were going for like 40, 50 bucks. And, that seems to have bottomed out a little bit. But that's okay. Again, it was a cute sweatshirt. Got that. Let's see. This is a shirt that actually was totally free. And I think it was funny. So my boyfriend was out doing some work in our backyard one day, and he says he sends me this text message. He's like, is this one of your t-shirts? Because sometimes I'll hang stuff outside, you know, to air out and sit in the sun. So he sends this to me and he's like, is this your t-shirt? And I was like, no, but it is now. So, so this is the front. This was actually like covered in literal dirt. So I wanted to see if I could get it cleaned up. And it didn't do too bad. I mean, this was like coated. There was like chunks of dirt in it. Now the back is still pretty funky. But again, that's actual dirt. And considering that, who was it? Neiman Marcus was selling those muddy pants for a little while. I figured maybe I can get away with getting this. I mean, it's a cool graphic. I like the shirt itself. The tag is, you know, it's probably, yeah, vintagey, right? So I would put that up on, I'd probably put it up on Etsy and probably for 15 bucks, something like that. That was fun. That's empty. I'm gonna go over here next. I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. Oh, this was also Salvation Army from day before yesterday, I think. Oh no, this has also got some of the Goodwill mixed in. Okay. These are very cool. You're not going to be able to see them well, but they're black velvet and they're capri pants. I think they're like 50s, 60s era. They've got the, so pants having a metal zipper isn't always, you know, as telling as dresses, but usually with the side zipper on pants can be very telling. So these are high-waisted. They have that side zipper. Also very helpful was the tag. So this says $5. That's not what I paid. I probably paid more than that because these were at Goodwill. So, and these were at Goodwill in, no, these were Jersey. Whatever, Goodwill, $6 or $7 probably I paid. So 100% cotton, made in Japan, fashion from the Orient. And then what's really cute is that they have these little frogs, the frog closure guys down at the a little split opening on the capri, and then they've got that little frog closure. So it was super adorable. And they thankfully will not fit me, so I won't have to worry about trying to decide if I want to keep those or not. I've got my crap in my bag. Get in here. All right, these are fun. I think these are 90s fashion as well. These are men's track pants, but they've got this business going on down the side. Little mud flap girls. And this is the brand. And so some of these were also going pretty decently on eBay. I want to say in like the $50, $60 range, but I'm not 100% certain on that. But they were cool. So I thought that they were fun. And these would have been, I got these at a Goodwill. I just can't remember. I've been to a couple Goodwills this week, one in Jersey City and one in Manhattan. The one in Manhattan was in an expensive part of town. And it was really funny because while I was there, you know, I'm looking at stuff and jeans are like $10. I'm like, $10? Are these people high? You know, and then everybody else in the store is like, ooh, jeans are only $10 because they're not thrift shoppers. These were like normal people who think they're like doing something quirky by shopping in the thrift store, right? Because of the location where this Goodwill is, it's probably what they're starting to get a little bit more. So it was an interesting trip. I've been there a few times, but that's the first time that I noticed that the majority of the people in the store were not your typical thrift store shoppers. Anyway, so I don't remember if I got these there in Jersey City, but it doesn't matter. It would have been $6, $7. The one in the city pants were like $7 to $10. Jersey City, it would have been probably more like $6 to $8. So these were cool. What size were these? Large, nifty. Then I got this Free People sweatshirt, and this was Salvation Army for $4. It's pretty. And it's not straight. There we go. A little bit better. So it's just got some neat detail there. Little, is that a kangaroo pocket? Yeah, somewhere eventually. There we go. Here. Got the hood, and then it's got some stuff going on in the back, which I love. And this, I think, was an extra small. So I didn't see this on eBay, but this is probably not going to be a giant profit item. It's a $20 in there. I have no idea why I bought this. I mean, it's okay. It was $3. I don't know if some of this stuff was 50%. I don't know. 50% off day at Salvation Army. I don't always tend to get a lot of 50% off stuff because I just get the stuff I like. I don't really pay attention to what the tags are, and it just sort of works out that way. And I don't try to go first thing in the morning, and you know, so my Salvation Army doesn't get totally bombarded, and the people who do make it a point to shop on 50% off day are typically not looking for the stuff that I'm looking for, which works out nicely for me. Anyway, so I got this thing. It's just like a little shift dress, right? It's cute. It was very sort of prairie type of thing. It's printed on the inside, and I can't read what that is at all. Can't tell if it's focusing for you because it's like not printed properly. It's got a tag that says extra small. I don't even know what I'll do with this, honestly. I mean, maybe I'll put it up on eBay, but I don't even know how, whatever. I'm so like, I look at that, I'm like, I don't know why I bought that. So there you go. There you go. All right, this is a vintage dress that I have not looked up at all yet. I think that the name is hysterical. I think it says Moiga Shell. So, right. And this is, it says all linen woven in Ireland. This feels a little scratchy to me personally. I would have not been surprised if it had had some sort of wool content, but it's a pretty print. Oh, you can't really see it. And, you know, it's a 60s, 70s dress. So I thought it was nice. I probably jumped the gun on that a little bit as well. Not something I needed to pick up, but I got it. Oh, this I picked up because I think that this is like a vintage Champion shirt, like 80s, 90s with these giant, it's like muscle tee looking thing. It's got the little Champion logo on the back there. This is the tag. I'm terrible with some of this stuff, any of the sports apparel. I'm really bad at determining whether or not it's vintage. Yeah, Penny saying that her Goodwill is expensive, but Salvation Army has great prices. I pretty much have the same experience, and I'm very lucky that the Salvation Armies, there's like 3 near me, and 2 of them at least are, I almost always do really well at them, and I can go frequently, and they're just good spots. Goodwill I go to more. The one in Jersey City has been treating me decently as far as what I find there. The staff there, the manager at that Goodwill is a nightmare. And the staff, I think, has good intentions, but because their manager's so awful, they're just sort of like, oh, you know, so it's always a trial. But the Goodwill in the city I go to because I go into the city with my boyfriend on Saturdays and kind of kill a couple hours while he's doing something else. And the Goodwill is nearby. So there are 2 that I go to, and one happens to be in a more expensive area. The other one has been there for several years. The one in the expensive area is fairly new. It just opened this year. And the other one's been open for a really long time. So, you know, but I go there. I mean, I find neat stuff, but I am paying higher prices. So, but it's still fun. So anyway, Champion. And I'll put this, I might try to Etsy this. We'll see. I don't know if there's anything similar listed, and I don't know what I would list it for. I paid $3 for it, but it was cool. This is also something I probably should have foregone, but it's all right. This is a super dry, and it was $3. This color might have been 50% off, which might have contributed to me getting this. It's a cool looking shirt, but the graphic is cracking a lot. It's pretty beat up. I don't know that that's on purpose. So whatever. I haven't looked it up yet. I have no idea what it'll go for, if anything. If it'll go for trash and I'll have to donate it back, I have no idea. This is a Lily Pulitzer. I don't know enough about Lily labels. I think this is not old. It's not like my kind of vintage, but it might be like 90s-ish. I'm not sure. I think that the current tags are smaller and pink, but I have a friend that I can check with on that. This is an extra large, which was nice. And it's a fun print. I wasn't sure at first if it was a pajama top or a regular blouse. It has a pocket in the front, just one. And then the other fun thing about Lily, if you don't know this already, is that she will have her signature hidden in the print. This isn't hidden very well. I mean, it's pretty easy to, let me see, to see. She's got it kind of all over. So there's one here, Lily, you know, it's all over throughout this thing. There, Lily. So that's always fun. So if you find some Lily and you're not sure if it's for real, you can look for her hidden signature. Also, in her older dresses, the seam would usually have like a lace backing, and the lace said Lily all through it in an obvious way, not in a hidden way. So, made in Hong Kong. I don't know. It was $4. I know that Lily has a great following, and of course, larger size items always do well online. So, oh, this I got mostly for me because I thought it was cool. This is Ed Hardy. I am figuring out that apparently I like Ed Hardy stuff, even though it's not cool, but I don't care. So I don't even know what that says. Love is, I don't know what that says. Oh, Love is Mystery. Okay. But look at the back. She's so cool. So that's mostly just for me. I think it says size large. It was $2, maybe $1. I don't remember. Let's see. This was also a disappointment. This is a dress that I picked up. It's red. It's a modern piece. I paid $7 for it, but it is a Nasty Gal dress. So what's funny about this is if you have seen the Netflix series Girl Boss, Sophia Amoruso is who it's based on, and she created her vintage shot was Nasty Gal, and then she eventually had her own line of clothing. And then she went bankrupt, and now I think Nasty Gal's owned by somebody else. I can't remember the details. So this is not the first time that I've seen a Nasty Gal piece, but it's the first time that I knew what the history of it was. And when I've seen them in the past, I always kind of thought that they were cheapy, like it didn't look like something I would want to pick up, you know. I picked it up this time because now I know the history, and I think that with Girl Boss being out, it might be a more popular piece. This particular dress is an extra large, but they don't have great resale. But I mean, I was looking at stuff like pockets. That's nice. Stuff's like $30, $20. It's not that big a deal. So, and I paid $7, so that was a little disappointing. It does have this this tag on it, so you know, don't remove unless you definitely want to keep it. They won't accept your return if it's removed. So I'm going to be calling this a new with tags piece. Whatever, I'm not that impressed with it, but that's okay. Hopefully it'll, Sophia Amoruso, if you're watching, as I know you probably are because I'm so cool. Sorry, hope you didn't design that because it's sad. These are just chambray shorts. No bigs. They were $3, but I got them because they are Rag & Bone, which, as you know, is an expensive brand. So they're in good shape. I have no idea what they'll go for, but I'm hoping the fact that they say Rag & Bone on the tag will draw people to buy them, which was the only thing I really cared about. This shirt, I forgot that I got, and I think it's just funny. Property of Savannah County Jail. Work release number. So, and then it's got whatever tag there. I thought that was funny. I don't know if this is a legit thing or not. I just thought it was funny, so I picked it up. And I will probably be able to sell it on eBay, I'm guessing. I thought it was cute, but who knows? Sometimes what will happen with stuff like find something and I think it's really cool. I'm like, oh, that's different. That'll sell. And then I look it up on eBay and there's like 700 of them. And they're selling for $1.25 on auction because they're flooded in the market. So we'll see what happens. This I got because it is a Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply, right? So that's desirable, but the shirt itself, who cares? Right? It's a V-neck shirt. It's got that down in the bottom, but it still had like these nice, neat, it doesn't anymore because I've left it wrinkled in a bag for 2 days, but it had all these nice, neat folds on it. So I don't actually know if it's had a whole lot of wear. It seemed pretty unworn, which is one of the reasons I got it. It was $3. I don't know if it was on sale or not. Can't remember. What is this thing? Oh, this thing I got. Got it because of the label thing. It's a shirt, the woman's blouse. It's very lightweight cotton, but the brand is Holding Horses, and that is it's sold in Anthropologie. I don't know if it's also sold outside of Anthropologie. Let's see. And the RN number is not the Anthropologie RN. I, though, don't really know how that all is working anymore, if that's changed. If they have some things that they're carrying that don't have the Anthro RN, it doesn't matter. I'll list it. I don't know what I'll list it at. It was $3. These are vintage, sort of like not pedal pushers. I don't know. They're like maybe knee length. They're knee length. They're right above the knee for me, so I think they might be right below the knee for somebody else. They do have a tag in them that says Christian felt something. The tag is like sort of eaten up at the end. So this is the tag inside. They've got the metal side zipper. These do have to be soaked because there's a couple of areas that have spots on them. And I went back and forth on these multiple times. Picked them up, put them down, pick them up, put them down kind of thing. And there's part of me that sees this type of stuff and wants to preserve the vintage, so I get it. But then there's another part of me that doesn't want to do the work involved and like, let's soak it and see if it works out and whatever, especially because they're white. But ultimately, I just got them. This is my last piece from in here. Let's see. All right, and this is just a pretty little cardigan sweater, right? No big deal, lightweight. It's I don't know if it's linen. Let's see, linen or cotton, something like that. 100% linen, but it's Ralph Lauren Black Label, which is supposed to be a big fucking deal. So I got it. We'll see. I have one other Black Label item on eBay right now that I think is one of the most boring pieces of clothing I've ever seen in my life, and I got it only because it's Black Label. It's not really getting a lot of attention, and the photos were not great because it's a very dark piece, and I've had trouble getting good photos of it. So I don't know if my photos are the issue or if the issue is that it's boring. I don't know. But this was pretty. I'll be able to photograph it well. And even if it doesn't do like Black Label type of selling, it should sell. It's pretty. It was $5. So, and it's nice. It doesn't have pulls and stuff like that. So it was a nice shape. That. The other thing I'll show you guys is some stuff that I sourced from my mom. So she has a whole bunch of stuff that she doesn't wear anymore because she's not going into her office job. So this is the first one. I actually can't tell. Hold on. I took this one sweater from her because I thought it was Black Label, but it might just be dark navy. Yeah, I think it's just navy blue. Oh well. I mean, I'll still be able to sell it. It's just a gray sweater. It's very tiny, so it's probably 90s. You know. Okay. That's it. There's that. And then, what is this? I don't even remember why I took these from her. These are pants. Who are they? Taylor, I don't even know who these are. I don't know why I took these. They're pretty. I mean, they're nice little plain, a little bit wide leg. Maybe that's why I took them. I don't know. It says on the inside, it says G1 Taylor Goods, but I don't know if that is like, if that's actually the manufacturer or it's got this little crown on the side. My mom has good taste in stuff. She buys like high quality clothing and things like that. I don't know who this is though. She has a lot of Eileen Fisher, Donna Karan, Ralph Lauren kind of stuff. I don't know why I took those. I have more than enough stuff that I have to list, so I don't need to take plain khaki pants from my mom. This I took because it's a Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply, like a nice linen-y, is it linen? Yes, I'm getting good at this. Nice linen sweater, lightweight, open knit, pretty. Let's see. Took a whole bunch of bras because they're literally all the same size, and I thought, man, I'll just throw them up in a lot. But I don't know. Bras are funny. These are like, you know, pre-worn, so they've got, you know, they are worn bras. You know, like they're not. Sometimes you find stuff and it's in like very unworn condition, and these are not like that. So we'll see. I don't know. I was literally going to put them up in one giant lot. There's like 10 or 12 bras in there. I don't know what I'll do with those. This is a cute little bathing suit top, which I think is J. Crew, and cute little shorts, and they go nicely together. And these shorts are probably, yep, also J. Crew. So I took those because I feel like the stripy thing is very in right now. Oh, and here's the bathing suit bottom. That's cute. And then this is probably one of my favorite pieces that I took from her, another Denim and Supply. The best, but it's cool. I thought that was pretty. And that is all that I have to show you. It's certainly not all that I have gotten since the last time I did a haul video, but that's all I have to show you at the moment. I definitely need to get some stuff listed and put away and all sorts of other stuff. More receipts. Got receipts up the wazoo. So I have to get organized. So I'm getting some stuff out of the house this weekend, stuff that I've decided I'm not going to sell. I had a Red Bull here somewhere. Here it is. Oh. Yeah. And I've got this like whole wall of stuff that I have to get organized. A lot of neat stuff to put up. I was putting some stuff away today. A friend of mine had given me a bunch of clothing for free like a year ago, literally a year ago, because we all got together, I think right before Memorial Day. And she works at a nursing home. So one of the residents, I don't know if they had passed or were just moving into the home, but she had all this clothing that had been left behind. And so she gave it to me, and I was putting some of it away today somewhere new. And just looking at it, I was like, this stuff is amazing. I have to get this listed. And that's what happens every time I look through my stuff. If I've sold something and I can't find and I'm looking through things, I just go through all my inventory and I'm like, this stuff is so great. I have to get it posted. And that happens consistently. So, which I've probably told you guys 400 times. And I have to get to working on it. I don't hate listing though. Penny was saying that she loves shopping, but she hates listing. I definitely love the shopping part. That's fun. I don't hate listing. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't. I think that I hate it because I'm so disorganized. So I have so much crap, and it's all in my way. So when I want to photograph, I have to move all the crap out of my way before I can photograph. And then the lighting thing is an issue. And if I didn't have all this crap in my way, I could photograph without all the hoopla, and I could probably put a lighting system up. And so it's really something I want to try and focus on for June. I always say this, I'm going to focus on it, starting, but I really want to try and do it. I have a little vintage group that I'm in on Facebook, and we run little contests with each other. So for next week, to sponsor one of the contests in a way that will hopefully help to motivate me to get my own stuff listed and to stop sourcing. I'm setting some additional goals. Normally it's, we do X, Y, Z, and I'm just sort of stretching that and saying, okay, well, let's do it. Let's sort of ramp it up a little. And if we succeed in that, I'm going to not source for a month. Not that that's an incentive for anybody else. There's other else. But they might just think it's funny. I don't know. So I also want to use it as an incentive to get myself to list. Sometimes when you are everybody else on, it gets you motivated. So I'll try and do that. That being said, I guess I will end my video now. I'm going to go and get some of my listed inventory put away, constant battle, and prep some stuff. We're having an estate sale at my dad's house this next weekend. So I have some stuff here that I don't want to bother with, and I'm going to bring it down and let the estate sale woman deal with it. I'm not doing the estate sale because I think that it would aggravate me. I'd get too annoyed with people, you know, trying to negotiate pricing and things like that, because it's sort of not my own stuff, but sort of my own stuff, you know? So, and plus I haven't done an estate sale before. I'm way out of my element there. So my dad hired a woman to do that. And so just going to bring some additional things there so that she can try and sell them at the estate sale. So I think that'll be good. So I'll get all that going today. I want to try and do regular videos for you guys. So I think I'm going to try and start doing a regular on Fridays. I don't know what time. I haven't committed to like a regularly scheduled time yet. And this coming week, there is someone who is going to be in town that I want to be able to have playtime with. So I don't know what their schedule is yet. So I'm not committing to a time for Friday yet. But anyway, I want to do more of these videos, not just haul videos, because I need to stop hauling. But I'll at least be able to show you guys stuff. I mean, I have so much stuff that you've never seen before. So my hoarder haul I can do. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Let me see. Nosidama, I don't know if I'm saying that well, but said that I find the best vintage. Thank you so much. I have fun finding it. It's one of my favorite things. So I will see you guys all hopefully in about a week. Thank you for watching.